The latest on Colony Ridge. It's February 10th, 2026, and these are your headlines. Remember Colony Ridge, the development north of Houston that was accused of marketing towards illegal aliens? Well, a sweeping settlement between the state of Texas, the federal government, and Colony Ridge will require buyers in the controversial Liberty County development to present Texas-issued identification or valid immigration documents, effectively ending direct land sales to individuals unlawfully present in the United States. Filed in federal court, the agreement resolves enforcement actions brought by the U.S. Department of Justice, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and Attorney General Ken Paxton over allegations of deceptive sales practices and predatory lending. Colony Ridge denies wrongdoing but agreed to settle under the deal. Purchasers must present a Texas driver's license or ID or a valid passport and visa. Buyers must also be screened against terrorism watch lists and transnational criminal organizations. The settlement halts Colony Ridge's direct-to-consumer expansion model. For 3 years, the developer is barred from seeking approval for new residential plats for that purpose, with some limited exceptions and tighter construction requirements. Colony Ridge must also invest at least $48 million in infrastructure improvements and $20 million towards increased law enforcement and public safety, and it's the developers that will have to pay that cost. The agreement preserves the state's ability to pursue future criminal or civil action if violations occur. Attorney General Paxton has launched a new investigation into what he's described as a potentially unlawful Sharia city development in Kaufman County, escalating state scrutiny of large-scale developments alleged to operate outside of Texas law. Public reporting shows that a U.S. subsidiary of C Holding, working with Kaufman Solar LLC, has acquired thousands of acres near Kaufman. Backers have described the project as a sustainable city, but critics warn it could relocate up to 20,000 foreign nationals and function as a religiously governed enclave. Paxton's office has issued formal requests to examine, compelling the companies to turn over records related to land purchases, development plans, and communications with local and state officials. Paxton says the probe will determine whether the project violates Texas law or undermines state sovereignty. The investigation follows Paxton's ongoing lawsuit over the Epic City development in North Texas.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Macias Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
City officials in Humboldt confirmed this week that Police Chief Dan Zintek has resigned after spending nearly 2 months on unpaid administrative leave during an independent investigation into his conduct. Zintek joined the Humboldt Police Department in 2022 and was promoted to chief in June of 2025. His tenure lasted just over 7 months. Concerns surfaced in December following an internal employee survey and a closed-door executive session involving city leadership. While details were not disclosed, officials acknowledged receiving complaints. Zintek was initially placed on paid leave, later converted to unpaid leave after additional allegations emerged. City leaders also reviewed Zintek's undisclosed role with a private law enforcement training company that reportedly used department facilities without approval, along with questions surrounding departmental spending involving his wife, a senior officer. No findings have been released so far. Chris Battenfield has been named interim chief as the city prepares a national search. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.